and the first game not so hot, but the second game amazing. The third game even better.
No regrets on that one. Well fought.
It like it messes with a bunch of it has like really deep like character development. Like it messes with a bunch of like a kid who is eternally young, can't grow up, shit like that. And there's a cyborg who like was once human, he's questioning his humanity, and then just all kinds of it's just a lot of shit, like a lot of grown up ass shit. It messes with religion quite a bit,
Did you ever play
especially in the third game.
What was it? Oh god, give me a second. Not Phantasy Star. There's another game series. Oh yeah, Star Ocean. Did you ever play Star Ocean?
I did play Star Ocean.
I played Star Ocean 3, and I didn't get 4. I didn't get the new one that came out, but I did play the old Star Ocean 2 back in the day on, I think it was either NES or, I'm sorry, Super NES or
Star Ocean. Star Ocean was good. Phantasy Star was also good.
Yeah. Yeah, I played.
Star Ocean was.
I thought about getting that new Star Ocean that came out, but I don't know if it was good or not.
I didn't buy the new Star Ocean just because the last installment of Star Ocean that I bought I didn't like too much.
Yeah. I thought the characters looked cool and all, but that's about all I liked about it. I thought the characters were interesting.
The old Star Ocean story is what made it so good, and the new the newer Star Oceans just started. I mean, they're doing the same thing that Square Enix is doing. They're putting out better looking games, but the games themselves have no like substance. That's why I'm buying all these old RPGs, because none of the new ones
are better.
Yeah, none of the new ones are any good.
Hey, me Jiggy, I'll be right back.
Alright.
I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna do Chris about you still.
Okay. What does my dog want?
Fuck.
Right.
What else, man? There are a couple of like really good ones that. We got like Dragon Quest 8.
Oh, I love that game.
Actually,
I did beat that
all
one.
of the early Dragon Quests.
Yeah, Dragon Quest 8 on PS2 was really nice. Like it was really great. There was like this real badass like sword you can make if you did the alchemy and shit right, and like my brother got to this super boss fight with these fucking dragons and shit at the end that he couldn't beat, and he handed the controller over to me, and like you had to use this high-strung cheese to make your guy like look like a Super Saiyan, and it was pretty nice. I really enjoyed Dragon Quest 8. It was one of the better games I played. Like it felt like an old school Final Fantasy. It felt more like a Final Fantasy than Final Fantasy did.
Especially the new ones, man.
Yeah.
Like
I had high hopes for Final Fantasy 15.
I liked Final Fantasy 13 only because I played it all the way through and I got attached to the characters. Like the gameplay itself wasn't all that great.
Yeah. I mean, I could see the appeal for that chick Lightning or whatever, but like as far as like I don't like the whole emo theme of like a lot of the characters and like the character design.
Well, I mean, how much did you play?
I got about 11 hours into it, so I didn't get very far.
It's not really emo at all. I mean, Lightning's
I just mean the design. No, emo is, I mean, Lightning is cool. I didn't like the dude with like the choppy little black hair or whatever.
Choppy little black hair.
Like he was one of the male characters you got right out the gate. It wasn't the black dude with the afro. It was like this dude that looked like he was like the queen from the Reef's little brother. Like he just looked like he was like a emo fucking dude, and like his hair was all choppy looking and shit. And like overall, like how the male characters were like started looking like more and more effeminate and like all that. I just didn't really care for like the Final Fantasy art style. And like I don't really care about it. It's
we got Lightning.
Lightning was the female. She was the main protagonist. Then they had the black dude, the afro.
No, there was two. There was two main protagonists. There was Lightning and there was Snow.
Okay, I got you. I didn't get that far, I guess.
Snow's the guy that boxes people. Like he punches. Then you have the black guy with the afro that shoots guns. His name is Saz. And then you got Hope. He's the little blonde-headed kid with the boomerang. And then you got Fang. She's the black-headed chick with the spear. and Vanille, and she is the
Yeah, I don't remember which one. It was like it wasn't just this one
chick.
character. Overall, I didn't like the way the characters looked, and except Lightning, when she was really good looking. But I just didn't like care for the design of it, and I didn't really like the character design in Final Fantasy 12 either, except for one or two of them. Like I think Vaughn was like way too like wimpy looking, and he was like your main character, and he was like whatever, I don't know. And then like Squall was cool in Final Fantasy 8. Zidane was cool. He was like I guess a monkey or whatever. He was still cool. But like I don't know. I didn't really care for the main characters. I didn't really like Zidane that much from 10. I liked Auron better and like Lulu and
Are you talking about Titus?
Yeah, Zidane is definitely Final Fantasy 9. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Titus. Well, I mean everybody likes Auron better. That's the point.
Yeah, Auron's a monster, dude. He's like swigging on the sake.
You're supposed to love Auron so that you could be all upset that he's actually dead.
Yeah.
They ruined that franchise though whenever they brought out Final Fantasy X-2.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I did enjoy looking at them dress up in certain outfits and stuff, but like at the same time, you can only get so much enjoyment out of that before it's like, okay, it's just gay. You know? The Garmin grid system is so gay.
12, I agree with you about the only character design that I liked was Bosch.
I mean, I liked the rabbit chick too a little bit, but
Fran?
I think.
Well, I don't know why I remember all these names so well.
Yeah, I think it might be her name. I can't remember. I do know that
her name is definitely the rabbit chick. That name is definitely Fran.
Yeah. And then Freya was Final Fantasy 9. That was the other chick that looked like she was like the spear chick. Now Final Fantasy 9, I really enjoyed the characters. I like Vivi. I even liked a little Aiko, the summoner chick, and Dagger or Garnet, whatever the other summoner, the main character.
I hated Aiko.
I like Aiko. I think she was very I don't know, dude, like full of energy. I just really like Phoenix. The fact that she could summon Phoenix, that was really cool.
Well, Phoenix was OP, that's why.
I love that shit.
Just revive everybody with full health and then fuck a ton of damage on top of that. Here, have
Yeah,
it.
you had to have that shit when you were fighting Ozma, though. If you didn't have Phoenix, you weren't gonna beat Ozma. That motherfucker was hard. Like you had to, man, because he was gonna do that meteor shit.
They're selling Final Fantasy 7 and 9 on the PSN right now, and they have mods included. So like, if you just wanted to speedrun it, you could do that. If you just wanted your characters to have like unlimited health, that way you just enjoy the story, you could do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like $10, $15
Really?
for each of those. Yes.
And it's like the full game. It's just like
Yeah, it's
like
the
a
full
PS.
game, but they have mods.
That's cool.
3 minutes remaining.
I have both of them, 7 and 9. They're supposed to be coming out with 8.
Now, is it
soon,
actually
but
your
I'm not
copy?
sure.
Is it like you get to play it whenever you want, or do you have to be online
no,
to play
it's
it?
your copy. Like you buy it, it's like 10 or 15 bucks, and it's yours. You just download it.
That does sound really nice.
And you can press a button and make sure that it makes your characters not die and like power level up like 20 or 30 levels, and then turn the mod off. That way, you know, you're not having to be invincible the entire time. That way you're too strong for anything to beat you, but you still feel like you're accomplishing something. Like that's what I did at least.
And which games are still available in that with that all that stuff?
Final Fantasy 7 and Final Fantasy 9 are the ones that are being sold as far as I know. Let me check and see if they have Final Fantasy 8 out yet, because they said they were going to put out 8 soon.
Yeah, very cool. This guy's name is Taco Warrior. Don't teabag me, dude. What do you think you are, Taco Warrior?
If they have
How
name
is
in
he
their taco,
destroying
they
me
always
like
teabag.
that?
Their name is Taco, they always teabag.
I don't like how this man, it spawns me directly in front of the guy who just killed me. That is fucking AIDS. It's just not even balanced, dude. Why in a game, a shooter, do I spawn in front of the guy who just killed me? So he can just kill me again.
There's Final Fantasy 9 Digital Edition.
Good.
What is that?
You look death in his beady eyes and you spat in them. You